thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to stop and watch this video, because I know there are a million other things you could be doing with your time. So from the bottom of my heart, I actually really, truly appreciate it, and I'm grateful to you. I wanted to summarize what I think this YouTube channel is going to be with this video, because I have never really run a YouTube channel before. Some of you might have come here because you follow me on Instagram or on other social media. And if you are just stumbling upon this video, well, either way, welcome. A little background for those of you who don't know me. I have always been into helping others. I always wanted to be like a professional best friend, like someone who could make people feel better. And so far I've done a good job of that on Instagram. And I recently launched my own app called Body Peace, which is how I want to help other people have peace with their bodies. However, I felt that there was a missing component, because on Instagram, almost everything I do is a caption, it's written out. You have limited characters. And then on Body Peace, of course, I'm trying to deliver more content that can be absorbed and assimilated into your life to make positive changes for your body, your mind, your spirit. So this YouTube is a little interim, little connective tissue between those two, where I'm going to share with you things that I've personally learned on my journey through health and wellness. I've recently experienced a lot of health issues, and it made me take a step back and really evaluate my life. I'm hoping that it's a good way to share some of my experiences with you guys in a way that will also hopefully benefit you in some way, but more so just sharing my experiences. So it'll be like a buffet, which is how I say my classes run. So you'll take what you want from these, and then you can just leave and trash the rest. So this is the connective tissue between what I write on Instagram and then my like straight to the point videos on Body Peace, which are the actual resources to get you where you want to go. Of course, those are both linked below. You can find me on either of those. But yeah, a little bit of a background about me. So I got my nutrition degree in 2015. It took a long time coming to get there, because I've always wanted to help people, and I didn't know how I was going to do that. I loved learning that diet influences like so many things, and I just barely scraped the surface when I got that degree. There's so much more I've learned since then. But then I also used to dance ballet for 13 years when I was younger, and so I've always been physically active and physically fit, and understand how important it is to move your body. And so I started out as a health coach. I took several certificates, I did a couple classes, and once I was certified and all of that, I wanted to combine nutrition and fitness together, because I felt like there were a lot of companies or businesses that offered one and not the other together. So I immediately opened up my business in 2016, combining health coaching and meal preparation with private yoga instruction. And I wasn't really online whatsoever, and it wasn't until I realized like I can only impact the same people over and over if I'm meeting people in person. So that's when I started building up my social media a bit, but here we are finally with the YouTube channel. So I've really built my business over the last couple of years, and I want to share like what I constantly learn on a daily basis through podcasts and through audiobooks and through other resources, but then also some tips and tricks of what I've learned along the way. So wellness, fitness, diet, self-care is really big. As I mentioned, I have some of those health issues that I'm recovering from. And before I was like, oh, self-care is burning a candle and taking a bath. And I learned like so much, like, no, it's so much bigger than that. So I want to use this also as a platform to talk about that, because that is related to your health and how you feel and how you end up looking, right? Because stress negatively impacts our weight and impacts like our fat response and all these things that I feel are missing from a total holistic health and wellness perspective. My channel is really a one-stop shop for just better living. If you know me personally, you'll know that my number one strength, if you've ever taken Strengths Quest, is developer, and that's what I do best. I develop myself. I'm constantly learning, I'm constantly growing, I'm constantly figuring out ways to be a better version of myself. But I also love doing that with other people. Like I like helping people get to the next step, like a little cross between like a wellness coach, your virtual best friend, like cheerleader, all those things wrapped up into one. So that's what I'm hoping that this channel is going to be. So thank you so much for taking the time to stop by. As always, I'm interested in listening to what you guys want, because I'm here to serve you. I'm here to help develop you. So on any of my videos, you can always comment. You can always contact me on social media through my app, Body Peace, or by carrier pigeon or smoke signals or any other way you want to get in contact. So thank you again for taking the time out of your day to watch this. Bear with me as I, start off a little rocky, but hopefully we'll get things rolling soon.